In the current climate, especially with the current administration, we feel like the racism has been more outright, so to speak. And there are some. I was going back and forth arguing with somebody on Twitter just the other day who feels like right now this current administration has done more for black people than we realize, has done more for black people than the previous administration. And some people would argue that it's better now that the racism is more in our face rather than hidden. What's your perspective on that?
Well, that wasn't the intent of this administration to do a lot of good for us. But the nature of this administration is good for us. Because now, sometimes you think you're where you are not. And so Trump is letting you know where you really stand. And because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. But there's something that he's doing. I'm going to come out in a few weeks and talk about it. But Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us, calling us out of our name? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. Du Bois suffered it. Marcus Garvey suffered it. So he's attacking the media, calls it fake news. Well, I don't think everything is fake, but I know very well that we have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby! Because they've been beating the hell out of us ever since J. Edgar Hoover and the counterintelligence program of the U.S. government. So go ahead, Mr. Trump. But here's the problem. I'll close that with this. Mr. Trump, you have to be careful.
Hey folks, this is Jeff for This Week with JTT. I thought I'd seen everything these days, but I'll put it this way. I never thought I imagined to see, of all people, Louis Farrakhan give an acknowledgement and even props to Donald Trump. Yes, that Louis Farrakhan. And the funny thing is, it became where, the Nation of Islam's enemy is also the same enemy as Donald Trump. Think of it, though. Every entity in the White House that caused, African-American people problems, as well as common American problems, Donald Trump is fighting tooth and nail. DOJ, DHS, Congress, media, yes. And they try very hard to kill, the spirit of Trump. Like I said, well, yes, he lost in 2020, which I think sucked, and I think is BS. But the American people did not just sit there and take it. They stood up and got angry and said, no, we are not going to take it lying down. And the funny thing is, especially when Trump was fighting tooth and nail against the FBI, Farrakhan was beyond happy. He said, yeah, get him, baby. I'm like, wow. And the reality is this, folks. You remember J.P. Morgan, the same financial entity who made a prediction come like the 2030s and 2040s that the same modern woman who swears up and down being a strong, independent woman will be single and childless by then. The same people. J.P. Morgan predicts that Biden may drop out of the race. I want to see that. Now, here's the thing. They make a prediction. These are great, big, powerful financial institutions. J.P. Morgan predicts that Biden's going to drop out of the race. They see it. Do I think Biden's going to drop out of the race? You know what I'm going to say, to be honest, though? You think I'm crazy? I hope he doesn't. I want him president when Trump wins. I would see a look on Biden's face. I would see a look on Kamala Harris' face. I would see a look on Hillary Clinton's face. I would see the look on Obama's face. I want to see the face on the View's face. I want to see the look on anybody on CNN's face. I want to see the look of every person who counted everybody else thinking Trump can't win. Guess what? The way you people ran this country into the ground, congratulations. You just made sure Trump's going to win. Congratulations. Now going back to Farrakhan. The fact that he gave Trump props and all that stuff, they acknowledged that's a big deal. He even gave Trump advice. He told Trump to be careful. And truth be told, I can't blame him. Because he even stated, anybody that can't be controlled in terms like in politics, they would try to eliminate. That's a scary fact. But like I said, I never thought that Farrakhan be the one to give props and announcement to Trump. But what do you think? You think, that this is on the level or all cap? Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Peace.